Hello everyone, I'm Rebecca. I'm a level 5 sports coaching student and I'm going to be taking you through a strength and conditioning session today based on resistance, focusing on large muscle groups. So now that we've done our warm-up, we're going to go on to a simple lunge. This will work the quadriceps and the hamstrings, giving you strength and power when you push off in a race. So I'm just going to demonstrate that for you now. So step into the lunge, you can see my front knee is over my toe, but it's not too far forward, it's just nicely over. And then my back knee is also bent. If I do that side on as well for you, so you can see that my back knee is at 90 degrees and my front knee's at 92. And then my back's nice and straight and my head's looking forward so I can see where I'm going. So if I'll just demonstrate 6 reps for you now. So you're going to do 6 on one leg and then 6 on the other. So 1, just stepping forward, making sure that our hips are forward, nice and square. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you'd repeat on the other leg. And then to advance this exercise a little bit more, we're going to add in some dumbbells. If you don't have that, you could maybe use some water bottles or something. So now I've got my dumbbells, so I'll demonstrate on the right hand side. So just going to step in again with the opposite leg, just making it a little bit harder. 1, 2, keeping our dumbbells at the side, make sure that our head's still up, not looking nice and forward. 4, 5, 6. Okay. So our next exercise is going to be the snatch. This will help strengthen your quadriceps again, your hamstrings, a little bit on your glutes, and then your deltoids, so the back of your shoulders. So I'm just going to demonstrate that now. So first of all, feet shoulder width apart, hands the same, sort of in line with your shoulders. You're just going to squat down and then pick up the bar that you're using, and then you're going to come up from that squat, keeping your back straight, your bar in line with your chest, and then put that up, come up and then over your shoulder, so making sure that you're up straight, and then we're just going to do 6 reps, just going down into a squat. So 1, 2, keeping your head up, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then put the bar up, put it down, and then down, and back down. So, I mean, yeah, you can do it with the bar, or you can add more weight onto your bar if you've got one at home. But if you haven't got one at home, then you could also use a resistance band to make sure that you've got more resistance on your shoulders. So just demonstrate that from this side. So if we're up in our last position, make sure your bands are tight, and then put that up and then just down. I can't feel that tension, so maybe I want to leave my arms up for this one actually. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So our next exercise is the clean and press. This is going to work our deltoids that I've just been working with the snatch, and this will help you power through in the end of a race during the sprint. So yeah, I'm just going to demonstrate that for you now. So making sure that our feet are shoulder width apart again, hands sort of in line with your shoulders, and then you're going to just go down into a squat, keeping your back straight, head up. You're going to pick up the bar, and then you're going to stand up straight, making sure that the bar's like a couple of centimetres away from your hip. It's not like out here, because if not you'll strain your back. And then afterwards you're just going to raise the bar, and as you're doing so you're going to go into a squat, and then you're going to finish here. So you're going to do 3 sets of 12 reps, and if you want to make that harder, once you so you're here, go into the squat, and then when you push up you could also go into a lunge. So for our 4th exercise we're going to do a leg extension. This is going to work your quadricep, your hamstring, your gastroc and your soleus. I'm going to make sure that our foot is in dorsiflexion, which means pointing up. So I'd like you to do 2 sets of 20 reps on both legs. So we're going to use our resistance band, and just make sure you put your trainers on so it doesn't slip off your foot, and make sure it's sort of in the middle of your trainer. And then maybe wrap it around a couple of times. We're just going to keep the back nice and straight, making sure our foot is pointing to the ceiling. And then, yeah, sat down, making sure our knees are at 90 degrees. So that's 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to do 10, just for a demo, but I'd like you to do 20. 10. So for our final exercise, we're going to do a leg curl. This will work your hamstrings, your glutes and your hip flexors. It'll also make your hip flexors a little bit more flexible, so that you've got a greater range of motion to do your endurance event. So we're going to use our resistance band again, making sure that it's on our foot. You might also want to use a yoga mat or something similar to lay down on your front. So when we're laid down on our front, we're going to make sure that the resistance band is tight enough. We're going to put it over our shoulder, and then we're going to slowly bring our leg up, keeping that at 90 degrees, and then make sure that we lower it back down, tapping our toe on the floor. I'm just going to demonstrate that for you. So you might want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down 1, 2, 3, 4, making sure that you've got enough tension on it. I also want you to do 2 sets of 20 reps on both legs. So I'm just going to do my final one now. There we go. Take that off. Okay, so thank you for watching. That was a quick circuit training to focus on strengthening your larger muscle groups.